how's it going? Welcome to the Guitar Effect. My name's Rob. In this episode, we're going to be taking our second look at this, the Sonicake Matribox 2. In the first video, but this is a multi-effects and processor and not modeler. In the first video, I went through basically first look at it, explored all the features, demonstrated some sounds, built a preset, and just basically had a look at the overview of the unit. This is the second of 3 videos I'm making about this pedal. In this video, I am using this additional dual switch with it, right, which you can plug into the back of it here. I'm using that combination of these two things, showing how you could use this really quite impressive little board to gig. And so the way I'm going about that is, it's basically setting up 6 different pedal boards, right? So 6 different amps with 6 different pedal boards going into them, and then using the expression pedal for various different things on each preset. So basically, I pick a song in our set. By the way, this is for like kind of covers functions kind of thing. So I pick a song in our set, I pick which sound I want, and then I play through that song using the switches to switch sounds, or to turn on and off pedals, I should say, and the expression pedal, for example, to bring in delay, for example, right? So I've 6 of those different presets that I've set up using these 2 things. Oh yeah, and then the foot switch scrolls between those presets. I could easily gig this unit direct to the PA. I think it would sound great, and it would do everything I need to do functionally tomorrow. So again, kudos to Sonicake for making a really well thought out and usable unit. So that's enough of the blurb. Let's take a listen to it in action now. Okay, so to download the unit today, in this second demo, what I'm going to do is, this is a guitar I use for my function band, right? So this is a Court Source BVCR, which basically means it's a Cherry 335 copy. It's really fantastic guitar. It plays like butter and covers all the sounds I need. So with that, I'm going with this radio lead here into the Matribox 2, and then straight out in stereo this time into my recording interface, right? So how this works is, the way I have the Matribox set up, right? Each switch that you can see here on pedal cam, each switch turns on and off an individual effect. Control 1, Control 2, and Control 3. They differ from patch to patch. In every patch bar 1, the expression pedal brings in a little bit of delay, right? And then I have 6 patches, and how I switch through the patches is with this external foot switch. So it just goes clean, dirty, heavy, slap wham, delay, and grunge, right? And I'll go through all those different patches now. So what I would do is, before I play a song, I would select on the Matribox which patch I need for that song, right? So that will become apparent what I mean now. And then the other functionalities that are set up are, when I hit both switches, A and B, it gives me the tuner. Okay. And then when I hit any switch, it brings me out of the tuner again. So into clean, right? So how clean is set up is, this is the Fender Twin style amp. Bridge pickup, neck pickup. So that's kind of almost, for want of a better word, like kind of a personality-less sound, right? But it's great for everything from choppy kind of rhythm stuff. So So that's me playing the rhythm part of that song. Then I want to play a solo. Okay, so I want to drive, but I'm also going to want to boost. So I'd hit these 2 switches together. Okay, so what's happening there is, switch 1 turns on a boost, and switch 2 turns on an OCD pedal. So just to show them in isolation, right? So first of all, the boost. A little bit of drive and a little bit of volume boost. Move it off. Move it on. What's great about that is, if I need to play a clean sort of solo, I can do that. And then the OCD pedal, which I have set to quite low gain. As if I need to go from a clean part in a song to a dirty part, which would mostly be for solos, but I wanted the clean boost because I could have that switch activate the clean boost and the OCD pedal at the same time, but I did want to use them independently. So if I need to go straight to a solo, I just hit two switches like this. I know we're turning into a tuner, so I won't be able to do that. My bad. So I'd have to go like this, boom, boom, right? For a solo, okay. Then on this third switch, I have a tremolo. And a mild tremolo. And then on this expression pedal, when I rock it forward, it brings in a delay. The more forward I bring it. And it's just, I think it's called a warm delay, so it's an analog delay without modulation. I don't think it does have modulation. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay, so just to show you the different things we'd use that for. So obviously I do that choppy Doobie Brothers thing, but then if I wanted to do a more sort of, say, ambient sort of sounding part. Give it a bit more delay for this. You can hear the delay there. It's a lovely delay actually. Turn on the boost. Bit less delay maybe for the chorus. Okay, so what's great about this patch is I can do the clean stuff I need to do, be it choppy or be it kind of, strummy like that. I've got the lead should I need to do it, and I've got the clean boost for the likes of, say, Chris Isaac's thing. So. Turn off the boost, turn on the tremolo. Maybe even get a little bit of atmosphere for it. So, using only the foot switch, well actually that's a lie, I use the external dual switch, just a Mosky unlatching dual foot switch to move up and down between the presets. But I mean, you could do that actually by holding this switch down, which brings you back into preset mode, and you can go through clean, dirty and heavy like that. But I choose to just leave it always on the stomp box mode and move through my presets with this external switch. So with that, moving to the second preset, which is dirty. This is for the more sort of edge of breakup kind of stuff. So for some reason, playing that Chris Isaac tune always puts my guitar out of tune. So I hit the two switches to bring it to tuner mode. As a matter of interest, the problem there that I had when I wanted to hit the two switches to activate the gain and the boost together, and it was turning on the tuner, I could actually switch the tuner to be B and C and turn off anything on A and B, so I could actually do that if I wanted to. This is my dirty preset, so this is kind of edge of breakup kind of stuff, and this is the Bassman amp, right, which is what I used in the original video. So still kind of clean, but it's got a bit of breakup to it. lovely sound. And again, I have a boost. I have the same OCD without the boost and with the boost. But interestingly, this time, this distortion pedal actually is not the OCD, it's a tube screamer, and that is for Franz Ferdinand. Really good. Looks great. Same thing. Have the delay on the expression pedal. Same one delay, it's great sound. So that's the dirty patch. Oh, and I have a tremolo again on the last switch. Really slow tremolo. And then moving up, going to the heavy patch. This time I'm on a JCM 800. This patch then I can turn on a lead sound by hitting that middle switch. That turns on the left. First switch in this instance turns on a boost pedal. Works a treat. And then on the last switch here, I actually have a wah wah for the solo at the end of Alive. All perfectly passable. Then we come into some interesting stuff. So this is called Slap Wham. And this is for two different things. First of all, the slap back delay. So it's for, we do a kind of a punk rocky cover of Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash that goes. And this is the bassman, I think, again. So that's just without anything on. Then there's an interesting thing here. So for Lonely Boy by the Black Keys, I have the whammy set up as that dive on. Also, this second switch is a fuzz. It's not the best sounding fuzz in the world. There's only two fuzzes, and that's the most fuzz facey. The other one's very muffish, but it does the job. And then the last switch in this, I think, actually can't remember what it does. Anyway, those two switches are all I need in this patch. So, up to the next one, delay. This is for U2-ish kind of stuff. And I'm in a Vox AC30 this time. So, interestingly on this one, I've set up this first switch to be a compressor. The second one is a drive. And the third one is a tremolo, I think. Yeah. But again, what's important here is the delay is on the... this pitch is actually a bit low in terms of volume. So with delay all the way up. Here. So that works well for that U2-y kind of stuff. And the last patch I have is called Grunge, and this one is basically for the songs where I need to go between heavy dirt and clean in one patch, right? So it's actually using the Mesa Boogie clean channel. Turn the delay off. So it starts off, say, there's a chorus for Zombie, for example. What's interesting about this is on switch 1 here, you can see that the first light on the effects chain is illuminated, and that is a compressor. So the compressor's on. But when I hit this switch, it turns on a full tone OCD and turns off the compressor, and you get this. And then I have a boost here for when I have the solo on to do the... And that's my grunge patch. So that's all the different patches. So I could definitely use this standalone as a direct solution. Going straight to a desk and using the inner monitors, no problem. And it has all the switching I need to be able to do, like, you know, I don't think I'm compromising in any way with these switches for this simple kind of a gig, where, you know, there's 6 different patches. I'd probably spend the vast majority of my time on clean and dirty. To be honest, I spend 85% of the gig there, and those sounds work really, really well. So in a gigging situation, the ability to plug in the extra foot switch and then the ability to do so many different things with the onboard foot switches, it's the functionality that makes it usable for me, and I just think it's great. Really impressed. So there you go. I think the first video shows how good quality the effects are, how good quality the amp sims are, goes through the functionality, and I think this video shows how you can really gig this unit successfully live. And so I'm going to make one more unit where I use the effects loop to incorporate outboard pedals. And I think you'll really see by the time I've made that video, this unit can do an awful lot of stuff for €240. So thanks very much again to Sonicake for sending it out to me. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. So thank you to them, and really, really good unit. So if you've enjoyed the video and if you've watched this far, I thank you. And if you haven't enjoyed it, I'll ask you to please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be kept up to date every time I put out a new video. If you have any comments or questions about the Matribox, throw them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer them. Other than that, I'll see you next week for the 3rd installment in this series. Take it easy. Bye-bye.